Hi everyone, welcome to this video. A while ago, I dropped an article on Medium about setting up anything with Docker and ngrok, and honestly, I did not expect the response I got. A lot of you reached out asking for a video walkthrough, something visual to help you follow along step by step. So yes, it is. I am here making the video. So in this video, I'll walk you through how to set up n8n, the powerful workflow automation tools inside Docker and expose it to the internet using ngrok. So by the end of this video, you have your own automation server up and running, powered by Docker, running through ngrok and built with the amazing workflow tools, n8n. So if you are new to Docker, ngrok, or automation in general, don't worry. This tutorial is designed for the beginners, and I will take you through step by step. So let's start by answering a simple questions because we want to know what are n8n, Docker, and ngrok, and why it matters. So to start with, n8n is a powerful automation tools. Think of it like Zapier, Make, but self-hosted and way more customizable. You can connect APIs, trigger workflows, or HTTP requests, and do a lot of things. This is a code generator that I'm currently working on. So what is about Docker? Docker let us run apps like n8n in container. It allows us to set up our database, Postgre, just like as isolated environments that don't mess with your computer. It's clean, repeatable, and easy to deploy. With just one command, you can run all your applications. So and ngrok is like a tunnel. It exposes your local machine. You will see it in the example, like the Docker container to the internet through a temporary public URL. So this is perfect for testing webhook and mobile app. Before we begin, let's check the tools and items we will need. So the first one, the requirements, a computer with operating system of maybe Windows 10, Mac OS or Linux, at least 4 gig RAM, 2 gig free disk space, stable internet connection, and administrator root access to your computer. So, and before we install anything, let's create a folder to store n8n data. On your desktop, you can right click like how you create your normal folder, create new, name it n8n data. Or just go to your Windows, type cmd, and on this folder, in this directory, we are going to type mkdir, that's make directory, n8n data. So we have created our data. We can check by using directory. This is our created folder. So we can navigate to the folder by opening our Windows Explorer. We can copy from the terminal, copy from here, paste here, remove the last one and click enter. So we can see our n8n data folder created, which is very good. To add to this folder is very important because it stores your workflow history and settings. So the next step is to install Docker. So let's head over to docker.com. So I will add these documents in the description box. So click this link and go to docker.com. So this is docker.com. So just download desktop website. So and I will download for Windows, this first one. Now I have downloaded the correct file. Let's click it and install. So you can install now. So wait. Okay. So this can take a few seconds. Now we can see that the installation is fully installed. So we can close, and please make sure you restart your computer to avoid any troubles. So I will restart my computer right now. So I'm back. I've restarted my computer. Let's quickly install Docker desktop. So we are set. I will skip this process for now. Skip and wait for it to load. So please also make sure you are set. Make sure to enable WSL2. If in your case you receive this prompt of notification, kindly accept it. Now my Docker desktop is fully okay. So we'll come back to this. Next up is ngrok. So let's go back. So I'm back. I've restarted my computer. Let's quickly install Docker desktop. So now we are on ngrok.com. So I will sign up. Sign up. Click on sign up. Because I've used a lot of my emails, I will just use a temporary email. So I'll copy this email, paste. Yeah. I'll just use one of my name, then password. I'll use the strong password. Then sign up. So now a verification link has been sent to my email. I will check. So this is the email. Copy, then click on this link to verify. We should be good. And ngrok is set up. So you can skip this process. Maybe you can do it later. Skip this process. Got it. So just choose random option here. For here, I'll just do all be building for form, testing webbook on local, continue, and here we go. So this is your dashboard for ngrok. So for Windows, come to the download. For my computer system is 64 bits. So I'll download for 64 bits. And this is your ngrok config add token. So we'll copy this. I'll paste it here. I'll paste it somewhere there. So we need this later. So this is the information. Then on the ngrok website, I'll also try to activate my static domain. So on the static domain, just get started by claiming your free static domain and say goodbye. Just claim your free static domain. Then copy this information to just copy it and we add it on our to this point. So we have the two most important information we need from ngrok. Now the next step is to activate the token. So this is the file we downloaded. I'll copy it to my desktop so that we can see everything clearly. Paste. So this is our downloaded file. So I will extract it here. Extract. Browser. Desktop. Extract. So the file has been extracted. Open it. So once you launch the CMD, the ngrok, we can go back to our app and copy this, and on the CMD paste and click enter. So we can see this success. So the next step is to come to our this file. You can use sticky note, anything you prefer, and edit this URL. So we are going to our URL is this. So we are going to copy it. Copy this, and here on the editor base URL, we will replace it. I will show you reason why we are doing this later. So replace. Then also on the webhook URL, you have to replace too. So we'll copy this later. But first of all, let's just edit it to save ourselves from the stress of typing it manually. So I'll create a new sticky note, paste the links. I'll copy it and paste it here. So it will help us to navigate our next steps. Now that everything is done, let's go back to Docker. So this is Docker. On Docker, we have different sector. We have container, image, volume. So we start with image. So, and the first thing we want to do is search for n8n. So click on search image to run, type n8n in the search bar, and pull the first one. Pull. So wait for a few minutes to pull. Pull means it's downloaded. We can see that our n8n is fully downloaded. We can now run it. So click on this plus run button. Click on run. So here we make our settings. Here container name, you can decide to give it any name you like. I will just put n8n faded. So on the host port, you can decide to choose any number you want. But for this example, we choose 5678. So on the host part, we route this. You can click this and route it to the folder we created earlier. So I think it's inside my OS, my user here, and yeah. So this is the folder. Select folder. Here we choose the link. Copy this link. So let me copy it on the sticky note. The sticky note. So this we copy this, add to this container part. Next step is add our environment variable. So these are the items we are going to add. So you can check on n8n community documentation for others. So let's just start by selecting this, just copy and paste, just to make things easy. I will add everything in the description. So copy, paste, set the value to true, add more. So copy the base URL, copy, add this link that we created earlier, just paste, webbook URL, webbook URL is very important. It allows us to set our webbook. Then last one, this is binary data mode. So this allows us to set the binary data, that is any to file system, any PDF, any stuff we download in our n8n. Then this time zone, it's helpful in case we are dealing with timing in the n8n. So we had it, we had Africa Lagos, and everything is okay. We have everything running perfectly. So we click on run, wait for our container to start loading. So our n8n is up, but let's try by editor is accessible here. So let's try by editing here, accessing it. So we get this error, but note we can access it from our local host. Let's say localhost 5678, because we use this. You can see we can access it. So that means it's working on our local environment, but has not been linked to our public URL. So the last step is to link this together. So how do we do this? So we come back to this document. Remember we have this information we copy from ngrok website. So we come back, or you can go back here and copy it. It's just the same. Just click copy. So and come to the ngrok, paste on ngrok. So what this means is that the ngrok will link the HTTP to, this is our port number. So in this case, our port number is 5678. So 5678. So and we click enter, and we see everything is running very good. So if we go back to this and refresh, we can see that it is working perfectly. So we can click on visit website, create our details. Uh, I'll come back here, copy my account, paste here, first name, demo, show, password, demo, show, that's one. Get started, send the freelance and voila, you have everything you want. So we can check it out, we can test it. Looks good. So this is our agent. We can check our webbook here. So search webbook. We can see everything is connected to our webbook. So the next step is just to show you that you can copy this link, and to show that it can work anywhere, you can copy this link. Let's open incognito. Let's open incognito. So and paste the link. You can see it's also working. This is working, and we just need to put our password. So I'm not sure I saved the password. So that is just to show you that it is working and it can work anywhere. So that means we have exposed it to the internet. So another step I will show you is to show you how to do it in just few minutes. In few just under 1 minute we can do it. So I've prepared the file on my Docker. So what I just change is I changed the name from Fardate n8n to n8n Fardate. So I will just change it. I changed the folder to the folder we created. So I copied it, and everything is the same. So I'll put this inside the document so that you can also make use of it. So here I'm going to stop this. I'm going to delete this file. On the volume, on the image, I will also delete this file. I will just delete everything. So everything is clean. So to run this, I'll just come to my CMD, click on enter, then copy and paste everything here. I just copy and paste it here and click enter. So everything is downloading. So it will download the latest n8n file. Let's wait for it. So everything has been downloaded. I'll go back to Docker. You can see new one is downloaded. Our container is downloaded. So we can just check everything in here and go there. So we have our information. Everything is perfect. So additional tips I would like to add is that number one, you must always keep your Docker running. So you must keep your Docker open. You must keep your ngrok file opened and make sure it is connected, and every other thing you want to do is going to work if you activate this ngrok file. So if you need any other help, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, then maybe you can share with your friend. Comment any step you like, or any step you want me to, any video you want me to create. Thank you very much, and do have a nice day. Bye.